All right. Doesn't look too bad. Y'all give me the thumbs up again. Let me know if you hear me. Looks like you should be able to hear me. Bill, I'm glad you can hear me. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully people start jumping on here soon. Looks like we've got 7. Hopefully we get some more people on here. 8 people. Cool. What's going on, Mike? Glad you guys can make it. I almost forgot. I ain't gonna lie. I almost forgot like 20 minutes ago, and I was like, I think I have a live stream tonight. So I thought for a second I'd set 7:30, so I kind of freaked out, but thankfully it wasn't 7:30. Awesome. Well, it's the end of a long week. It's been a very long week. I was on call. What's going on, Stone Wolf? I was on call Saturday, Sunday, and Monday of the holiday, and it was busy. Saw about 30 people each day in the hospital, so it was very busy. And this week was equally busy, and I'm very glad to be off. And this morning was 59 degrees here in Louisiana. It'll warm up again soon, but we're starting to get that cool in the morning. And tonight I was fishing just about 45 minutes ago out at the pond here, and it was nice. It was cool. It was really, really nice. So pretty excited. We're starting to gain some people. We're up to 15 people. That's cool. 17. Very cool. I don't know if seems like slow. Sorry, Bill. I know, man. I know. I'm gonna show you a pretty cool stove here in a little bit. I got in the mail today, so you might want to. I'll give you a warning, Bill, if you want to just mute it for a little while because it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So seems like maybe things are delayed a little bit. I don't know. There's quite a few of you on and not a lot of comments yet, so I'm gonna kind of wait and see. Well, Bill seems to be able to interact pretty quickly. No problem, man. No problem. No problem at all. We'll get on here in a little bit. I'll show you guys that stove in just a little bit. Ohio. What part of Ohio, Mike, are you in? Just curiously. I drove through Ohio once. It's pretty interesting. It's a beautiful state. I find that most states are beautiful if you go to the right places. Even places like Louisiana, some will say that it's ugly. Some people say it's beautiful. I think the pine trees, the piney woods are beautiful. So we'll see. Hopefully. Yeah, you lag a lot near Selena. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping that I put my hotspot just outside the shop here, try to give it a little bit of a good view. So I prepaid and they accepted my I just ate dinner, man. I ain't gonna lie. We got Chinese takeout tonight. I was tired when I got home. My wife is out of town, and it was just me and the kids. So we got Chinese takeout. It was good. Let's see. Oh, what's up? That's cool, Mike. Mike and Mark watching. That's cool. That's a very dedicated follower. So the North Country Trail, where is that, man? Where's the North Country Trail for those of us that don't know? Ah, I see, Mike. My first year of school, I went to Notre Dame, which of course is in South Bend. And I went with my brother. He was a senior. I was a freshman. We went up to West Virginia. I remember we drove, for some reason, drove through Ohio as well. And it was, I remember there was a SeaWorld, which was like, it's like you're just driving through the middle of nowhere and you see a SeaWorld. It's like, a SeaWorld in Ohio. Weird. So that's awesome. So you are out on the trail. Well, okay, so talk to me, Jared. What did you have for an MRE? You got to spill the beans. What you had? Did you have the dreaded beef stick? Because if you did, that's not good. 30 minutes from Fort Wayne. All right, I got you. I don't know, man. MREs. If y'all have never gone back and watched I have a series where I try every one of the current MRE menus, and it's pretty interesting. It's pretty funny. That's really when I started to put out 2 videos a week. I was just, all right, I'm going to do a video of what's going on Tennessee. Very cool. I was doing 1 video a week, and then I said, well, I can do a short MRE review on Fridays, and that's where I ended up. And then I ended up continuing to do two a week. So very cool. That's awesome. You guys are out in a shelter. Yeah, man, Bill, I understand the Soto. I was like I said in the video, I was a little bit slow to the party on Soto. Everybody kept saying they're awesome, and they are. The Pocket Rocket 2 is great. Pocket Rocket Deluxe is very nice. So, nasty vegetable lasagna. Yeah, that's not good. That's no good. Yeah, we got really lucky with the hurricane here with Ida. I mean, less than 100 miles from us was like devastation. So really, really thankful. And there's still a lot of the power grid down in New Orleans, South Louisiana is really, really jacked up. So tell you guys a little bit about the plan. Last time we did a Minnesota, love it. Last time we talked about that I was going to go with my wife up to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Well, things, of course, always change. We will not be going on that trip. She recently graduated from LSU with her master's in social work, and she got a job. And it's she's excited about it, and she has to start. So obviously, I already have time off. So I'm going to Arkansas to an awesome house, and I rented it. It's on Norfolk Lake, and we are going to shoot all kinds of awesome videos. This place is awesome. The house itself is completely isolated. It is on 60 acres, right on the water. And then the guy contacted me. I told him that I was going to shoot some videos and stuff, and he said actually a point that he owns. It's a 500-acre point right off there. So I have 560 acres to explore and shoot videos on, and tons of shoreline of Norfolk Lake, where the number one game fish, believe it or not, is walleye. And I'm pretty excited because I've never caught a walleye. I've actually never caught a smallmouth. So I'm really hopeful to be able to catch both of those. And, of course, bring you guys along. LaForge Parish. Solar shower review. I mean, I don't know. I guess. I mean, that'd be kind of a weird video, solar shower. See, I want to make sure I was catching you guys up on what we're doing. Functional Doc is back. What's going on, man? Oh, I'm glad you liked the behind the scenes video. It's a little bit different. It's not, I mean, I expect it wasn't like a really viewed video because it's for people that really like the channel, but it was pretty well received. Yeah, walleyes don't fight much, but they're supposed to eat really good. So I'm hoping to do a little catch and cook on the side. So that'll be fun. What's up, Max from Melbourne, Australia? Man, you guys are pretty locked down, huh? I've heard a lot of stuff about that. A lot of crazy stuff with our recent presidential executive order. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to come out to the Smokies for a little backpacking at some point. I keep wanting to go, but things have been so busy that when I have time off, I really feel compelled to. Pro Cam Tech, come on, man. You don't need to send me that money. Paraguay, what's up? I'm glad you liked the behind the scenes video, and I will be putting another one together when I go up to Arkansas. And you guys are going to just freaking love this place. I mean, I'm just looking at the pictures and drooling. And I have an entire week by myself in the woods, basically, on the lake. That's what I'm talking about. No, I wouldn't have to decide. I wouldn't need it. I know exactly what I'd take when I go places. I'm pretty quick, unless I'm testing stuff out. But if I'm going just for myself for fun, I know exactly what I'm going to take. So, what smirk? No smirking. No smirking. I do have a lot of camping gear. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I do a lot of reviews, so got a lot of camping gear. Ontario, Canada, beautiful area. Yeah, I'm happy. I mean, I would have much rather gone to the Upper Peninsula mission with my wife. I mean, we really were excited to do that. But I am super excited and proud of her as well. So, Pro Camp Tech fire starters, absolutely the best. Absolutely the best. They are the best. I mean, you guys never use Pro Camp Tech fire starters. This stuff right here, the Ultimate Fire Tinder, this stuff is amazing. All right. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And then you got the fire plugs, fire strip roll, wax wood stick, which they actually don't make anymore, but still really awesome. And fast fire stick, which is ridiculous as well. Make sure you guys check out Pro Camp Tech because they make the best stuff. And I'm going to tell you guys as well, make sure, and I'll say this a couple of times during our chat, but go on the page, not just on the chat, but if you leave a comment on the video, you'll be entered to win a prize. And you know what? We're just going to do it. We're going to give you some Pro Camp Tech stuff, and we're going to give you some patches. So make sure you go and just hit, count me in or just put in whatever. And I'll pick somebody. It's a lot easier to pick a random winner off of YouTube comments. So go leave a comment before you finish or whenever on there. And if you're watching this later, because this will get replayed, if you're watching it later, I won't pick for probably at least a week, but I'll give you guys some cool stuff. So, okay, here we go. I got to go back and read here. Coffee playlist. Don't worry. Just got this in the mail. The NCamp coffee thing. I mean, I haven't even opened it yet. There's one coffee thing you're going to get right there. Old stuff again. Had a total hip replacement. Good luck with your total hip replacement. The wax wood stick, understand why Pro Camp Tech stopped it, but it is cool. I mean, it's cool, no doubt. I don't want to. I have one left. I really don't want to use it because it's like so cool, but sure I will. Firework reviews? No. My wife, she don't care. Here's the thing. This channel at this point is self-funded. So what I make on YouTube buys gear. If I was buying all this stuff out of the family budget, then I'd probably get something out of it. But she's cool with it. She don't care at all. A 2-burner stove? Are you talking about like a Coleman type stove? Jay Heighton, is that what you're talking about? I have shot a review on 2 cook kits from Goshawk, not Goshawk, Goshawk, and they'll be coming out soon. They'll be coming out soon. And 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 they'll be coming out soon. How do you beat the Stanley coffee kit? It's a great kit. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Get Badlands Gear Artemis 2-man tent. Artemis Gear 2-man tent. I'll check it out. Never done REI Flash Air 2 tent. Let me show you guys what I got for my birthday. Hold on. I can't find it. Never mind. It's a snug pack. It's a snug pack Stratosphere. So let's see. Yeah, so the stuff from Goshawk was really cool. Canada is absolutely beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. Y'all want to see a new stove? Who wants to see a cool new stove I got? It's cool. It's pretty interesting. Any ideas what this is? It says Primus. I need to get a better camera. Maybe it's just a thing with Primus. It's a brand new stove from Primus. Anybody have any clue what it is? Come on, talk to me. We'll get it out. This is called the Primus Fire Stick. 3.1 ounces. And it's interesting. You pop this top off. Springs open. Look at that. Pretty cool, I think. I got it in the mail today. It is not cheap because it is titanium and it's over $100, so it's pretty expensive. But it's different, and that's what I'm looking for these days for reviews. It's completely different. You know, it springs closed, super lightweight, and yeah, I mean it's interesting. This is one of the stoves I'll be doing a review on. I wish that wish my video camera was better, but I agree with you to some extent. M-Bar, it's expensive. But you know what? The thing is, people want to see what these stoves are all about. So I sacrifice myself and I buy stuff like this. Also comes with a pretty cool wool carry case, and this wool carry case is great as a pot holder. So it's pretty cool. It is regulated. It is regulated. Yes, it is, Michael. It is regulated. Let me give me a second. Let me double check. I'm almost positive it is regulated. Here it is. Yes, it is regulated. And that's one of the things about the stove is it's expensive, but it does have pretty much everything you want. It's a regulated stove. It's titanium. It's just over 3 ounces. It's also a really small package, which is pretty nice too. So it's an isobutane stove, and I don't know if it will work with propane or not. Optimus Primus. Well, I have a couple of interesting stoves coming as well. I have another Primus stove. I got this Primus stove. I started buying some Primus stoves. Got this. And I have another one coming in, which is a liquid fuel stove. It's a multi-fuel stove. It's not the OptiFuel. It's a titanium OptiFuel. You know, it's pretty cool. So trying to think of what else is interesting going on. Trying to think of what else is interesting. I'm still looking for the thing I got for my birthday. Hold on. Y'all keep talk amongst yourselves. No, I thought it was there. It's not. It is regulated. This stove, this is a stove from Primus, $30 stove. Obviously, it's not folding, but it is regulated as well, which is really nice for a $30 stove to be regulated. Just testing these stoves. Still haven't done any reviews on them. I like my Covera Spider a lot. It's the first remote canister stove I ever bought, and yeah, I have several videos on white gas stoves, and I have several coming up. I have a video on the Svea 123R. I have a video on the MSR Whisperlight. I have a video on the Lixada Svea Copycat. I also have a video on another Coleman multi-fuel stove that uses white gas. And like I said, I just ordered this Primus. So there's actually 5 white gas stove videos coming out in probably the next 3 or 4 months. So that's pretty cool. Well, I picked up at a 123R. I'll eventually get a regular 123, but I haven't gotten one yet. So thank you, Troy. I appreciate you saying that, man. It really is nice to hear positive feedback. So the BioLite video will be coming out. I don't know. Tomorrow, actually, my kids and I are, I've lit the BioLite up and used it. I haven't used the grill, but tomorrow night we're going to be testing it, the 3 of us, and cooking some steaks on it. So in my October trip when I'm going to shoot the BioLite video. So it'll be, man, I don't know, next couple months. I drink Diet Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper. I will drink the sugar, the zero. Now they have the zero Dr. Pepper. I don't drink any sugar in my drinks, but Dr. Pepper is awesome. Where I went to school at Baylor was in Waco, Texas, the home of Dr. Pepper. They have the Dr. Pepper Museum, which is awesome. The Ninja Stove Master. No, I just can't do it, guys. Can't do it. I mean, I will take another cool patch idea. And in fact, I'm low on the original patches, but I just ordered a bunch more, so I'll have them in stock. I still have several in stock, so if anybody wants to pick one up. But I did order more, so that's cool. That original patch is my favorite, and I'll come up with. I'm thinking about doing a patch every year. So next year, 2022, we'll come up with another patch. The Watch and Water Boil patch, it was kind of like I just did that really quick. I came up with the design. I sent it in. There was like a 50% off sale, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy it, and I ordered it, and I do like it. I've not heard from Hiram Cook. A lot of people ask about Hiram. I don't know where he is. So Waco is a cool place. It is a cool place. The Dr. Pepper Museum is awesome. You get a Dr. Pepper float when you go. Very cool. So what's going on, Skylar? Make sure that after this last hurricane, my wife and kids decided that I should call myself the Natural Disaster Master because we are ready. We're ready for everything. It is overwhelming, Ramos. It is overwhelming, but that's what it's fun. You know, you just have to see everything and decide what you want to get. You know, my channel's name. My channel started as a blog called the Paleolithic MD because I was very much in favor of low carb lifestyle paleo diet. And I did that for several years and I kind of got tired of it. And I decided to get back into the outdoors that I had done a lot of as a kid. Started watching YouTube videos, especially like MCQ Bushcraft and Joe Robinette. I was like, I'm going to get out and do stuff. Syntax 77 was doing some stuff back then, still is. And I just decided to change my name to Paleo Hiker MD. Paleo is for the paleo diet or low carb lifestyle. Hiker's obvious, and MD's because I'm an MD. That's how I got it, Troy. Peak One is very nice. I have a Peak One stove from, if you're talking, are you talking about the little red one or the white gas? They're both very nice. The Peak One, the red Peak One isobutane stove, I did a video on, and it works very well. Yeah, the cat can's hard to beat. Hard to beat for sure. Sorry, the hurricane got you, man. That was us last year. 14 days, no power. Very nice, Skylar. I like that. Good place to be. Yeah, the red one's very nice. I did a video on it. It's very well priced. It's pretty darn powerful. It's a little bit bigger than some of the more compact stoves. And it doesn't obviously fold down, but I really like the knob on it. The knob is really nice. You know, when you review a lot of stoves, there's just little things make a difference. And I love the knob on the Coleman Peak One, and it works very well. And the price, when I got it, like a lot of things these days, it was a lot cheaper. Everything's gone up. So, man, Jay Hipple, we didn't even get freaking rain. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's a good idea about the Toke 750 lid, Jonathan. That's a good idea. I like the plastic lids. I like the way that they fit. I like the way you can drink through them, but that one did kind of melt. I was not surprised the Soto one at all. I just wasn't. I think it's a good design. As far as I can tell, Bill, not all isobutane stoves will run on propane or vice versa. I don't really know. Maybe you guys can say. It seems like some of them say it's okay to use with a propane adapter. Some don't very clearly. Some very clearly state do not use it. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I ain't going to California, man. Primus Express Lander VF stove. Nope, I don't. Neither one of those. No problem, Bill. No problem whatsoever. I don't know the answer to that question. We had a generator last year, functional doc. We had a generator last year. I don't have a whole home generator. I have a 7.5K portable generator, and I actually have that and a 3.3K small generator that I'll do a video one day on why I have two generators. But I'm able to hook the generator directly at home. I have a 30 amp connection straight to the house. So last year during this house, we hadn't got that yet. So I was running, power cords into the house and stuff. So we had a generator, but to me, it's just too expensive to have a whole home generator when we don't use it that much. So what I have works. It's a very nice Champion generator. Excuse me. And I actually will probably do a review on it. I just haven't used it enough to really, thankfully, haven't used it enough to really want to do one yet. So I'm doing 3D printing all the time, Jay Young, all the time, just trying to come up with more stuff. So I haven't gone out a lot in super cold weather, Skylar. I live in Louisiana. I've gone like hiking out in the cold, some, but I don't know that I can tell you a lot about it, but people are pretty clear that a lot of these isobutane stoves don't work as well at super cold temperatures. You want to get one with a preheat tube, one that you can invert the canister, and it makes a big difference. So BRS 12A clone of the Coleman. No, I saw that and I thought about picking one up. Yes, same thing, functional dock. I own a Champion inverter generator, dual fuel. It's got electric start to make it easy for my wife and kids if I'm not here, which is very nice. And I've thoroughly, I just think it's really good. I also bought a new one this year for this storm season, which is a Generac. It's a smaller one. And the reason I have that smaller one is that during the day, usually we'll just run the fridge and the freezer, some lights, right? But if I run that big Champion, it's a 7-gallon gas tank, and it guzzles the gas. That 7 gallons, even let's say at low usage, it'll run for like 12 hours. And this new one, it's got a 1-gallon gas tank, and it'll run for 6 to 8 hours. So I just use a lot less gas during the day, and then at night when we have to run the AC, we can plug up the big guy. Hiking boots, hiking shoes, trail runners, just be careful. I think the biggest thing, you can screw yourself up in anything. So you don't want to have confidence in your shoe. I'm just saying, if you're prone to ankle injuries, you want to use something that's up high. If you're not and you're careful, you can do just fine. You just have to take your time and pay attention to your surroundings. The only problem with dual fuel is you really do you lose quite a bit when you drop to propane or natural gas as far as the actual watts and stuff. So a DO and an MD in the same room. I don't know what you mean, but look, I trained up in Massachusetts with a bunch of DOs. They were great, very good doctors. Just make sure I haven't missed anything. I think I'm still good. Where we have? We got 30 people on. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, I have been doing some 3D printing. I enjoy it. It's pretty cool. I'm starting to get into trying to kind of design some of my own stuff, which is fun. So, thankfully, I didn't have to try out my new generator setup this last time. No need for that, which was good. I've never had any problem with any DOs at all. Yeah, I don't know about this sandals while hiking thing. I mean, people did it for a long time, but not me. No, I wear usually. I usually wear hiking boots. Sometimes I'll use trail runners, ultras or something. But I really like hiking boots. I'll be honest with you. I use Danner hiking boots. I have for years, and they're very comfortable, and I don't get blisters. That's what I use. They're a little heavier, and a little more expensive sometimes. Although some of these trail runners are crazy expensive, and yeah, that's what we got. Oh, I frequently bring flip flops. Don't get me wrong, for water crossings and stuff. If I can, I mean, sometimes if it's early in the day, I may not take my shoes off, but I don't always like to get my shoes completely. Skylar, I'm a largemouth bass, which I assume what you mean is big mouth bass. Yes, we fish for largemouth bass, but we also we fish for crappie down here. They're called black perch, white perch. Bluegill just for fun, but catfish, gar, bowfin, all that stuff. A hot weather tent. Man, I don't like being out in the hot weather. Use a hammock. Hammock would be super cool. It's got bug netting. You're up off the ground, and it would be great for hot weather. So if I would really consider that, Scott. I don't know what part of Texas you live in, So I own, as far as tents go, I own a nature hike. Two, I own another Chinese Lanshan 2-person tent, a snug pack Stratosphere, and I don't have it here. A friend borrowed it, a Big Agnes Fly Creek UL 2. Just got the the snug pack. I don't know if my wife. I'm trying to think. I don't know if she bought me the Ionosphere or the Stratosphere for sure. She bought it for my birthday, so one of the two. I'll tell you, Scott, try a hammock because that'd be really, really good in the heat. I don't favor being out in the heat. It's not the heat so much here as it is the bugs. So that's why I don't get out as much. Do you get up with any, or I assume get out with any other YouTubers in your area? No, there are really a lot of YouTubers around here that I've interacted with a lot. So Hershey, Pennsylvania, sweet. I'll tell you what, man. I don't eat largemouth bass. They don't taste good. They don't taste good. If I'm gonna catch and cook something, it's gonna be either a crappie or a bluegill or a catfish. But largemouth bass are not very tasty. I don't remember which nature hike it is, Functional Doc. I have a video on it. If you look for like best budget tent or something, it's a nice. They sent it to me. They sent it to me to review, and I really liked it. It's currently in the possession of my son, who's a scout, and he uses it and he loves it. So I didn't do a video on why we quit using the coach, but the answer is very simple, Bill. When your kids no longer think it's cool and they don't want to spend the night in it, you ain't gonna use it. And that's where we got. They didn't want to go anymore. And I decided, oh, yeah, maybe we'll try to sell it. So I put it on eBay. Like 6 days later, a guy from Texas came and bought it. So, oh, absolutely. The largemouth bass are awesome to fish for. The head shakes, the hook sets, it's just awesome. But they don't taste good, you know. And down here, you have such options. I mean, you know, you can in my pond, for example. I've got plenty of largemouth bass, but I've got some crappie. I've got catfish. If I really want to fish for them, I'll eat those any day. They're better. Maybe some clear lakes in different parts of the country. They taste better, but down here they don't taste good. I do not have any experience uh, with hammocks that double as bivvies. Skylar, I'm planning on it. You might not have seen it at the beginning, but I'm going to Arkansas in October, sometime in October, and I'm planning to do a catch and cook on this. Catch and cook along the beach or on the shore. We'll see what I can catch. This place supposedly has quite a bit of walleye. I won't be able to fish out of a boat. Might be able to get a kayak. We'll see. But I'll probably be fishing for crappie or black perch, white perch, as they call it down here, but crappie. And that's probably what I'll cook. But I will be doing a catch and cook, hopefully, and probably using the Firebox 5-inch titanium. I'll check that out for a nice light rod. Thing is, you get out to these places and you can catch something big. So I like I'll probably take one bait caster, one spinning rod. Spinning rod I have is kind of medium. And I'll probably bring a pretty heavy duty bait caster because there are a lot of bass. I mean, there's a lot of largemouth and smallmouth bass there. And I'm going to have a lot of shoreline to fish. So The hard part of the trip is going to be dividing my time between filming and fishing, but I can handle it. Planning on doing a video just on the fishing the whole time. And I'm just going to carry a chesty, fish all week. And then at the end of the week, hopefully I've got some footage of catching some fish for you guys. Firebox is my favorite stove, 100%. All of them. I am liking the new Scout. I don't know if you guys saw that. Some of you were wondering, I'll pull it out. Some of you were wondering the size. Steve at Firebox was awesome. He just offered to send this to me. I have played with it, Jonathan, and it's already starting to get some battle scars, as you can see. It's pretty burnt up. Stainless steel, made out of stainless steel, and you can see kind of the size of the Scout. And one of the cool things that I'm going to be working on is putting it in this position and putting the Firebox puck at the bottom and lighting it. And it just kind of creates this little, it's very smoky because the pucks are always very resinous, but it's the perfect temperature to cook with. And I'm going to be working on that. And I'll be doing hopefully a full review on this maybe next weekend if I get to use it more. I'm off this weekend, so I'm planning on using it quite a bit. And the only thing is, Steve has not sent me the movable fire grate because they're not made. He said there should be in this week, and he's going to get one to me ASAP. So I really don't want to do the review on it until I have everything, because that I could improvise something, obviously, which is the same thing, but that fire grate is what allows you to use it with charcoal or wood pellets. It's also, solid fuel, all that stuff. So it really is pretty cool. It's all right, Jeremy. You're not that late. Let's see what I say. Are there any matches you recommend where you're not worried about the striker getting damp? Man, these matches are really nice. These, The other thing is, if you can find strike anywhere matches, the strike anywhere matches with the little white tip, you can strike that thing on anything, man. You can strike it on brick, you can strike it on stone, you can strike it on anything hard, and you don't need a striker. Even wet stone, you can get that thing pretty good. Any new YouTube channels y'all are checking out? I am digging a channel called Lost Lakes. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but go check out Lost Lakes. This guy goes on pretty extensive canoe trips up in Canada, and he does a great job. He does an absolutely great job, and it just makes you want to go and hear the loons. It's just looks awesome. My best baking setup, probably like my Firebox. It could be the Nano, but the 5-inch is great with a Trangia and a Zebra pot. The whole setup from Firebox works perfect. It works really, really well. I'm experimenting with the Trangia mess tin and baking in it, and I'll be doing a video on that. It works very well also. It's hard to find strike anywhere matches. I went to like Kroger, which is one of our grocery stores here, a couple of years ago, and they had some. I bought them all. I bought them all, and I still have them. So because it's hard to find them. So Canoe Hound Adventures, very cool. I'm going to check that out. I love these canoe trips. Things that I can do when I get more time on my hands. Yeah, the Toke Siphon Stove Skylar is awesome. And obviously the Nano TI is great. You can really use any good stove. I like the Trangia, but the Tox is a great stove. Really, really is. You can find them. So, Skylar, can you not find them on Amazon? It's hard to believe you can't find them somewhere, but they are hard to find. I'm totally with you. And the other thing is, usually I can only find them in the little bitty ones, you know? Yes, I heard about Simple Theory gear going under. They really got hit by COVID, which stinks. Yeah, I'm glad I got both their stoves. They're kind of special to me. One of their first stove was a really big video for me. It was a really big video for me, and it really helped the channel grow a lot when I put it out. So I have looked at solar cookers many times, but they just look limited. I don't know what else to say. They look expensive and limited. I appreciate that, Troy. The only reason I can put content out is because I go on these trips and make lots of videos at the same time. So, and I enjoy it. I love it. I mean, I'll go up to Arkansas for a week. I mean, I can't believe I get to go up there for a week by myself and shoot videos. It's just unhindered. It's awesome. But I've got 40 something videos, planned. And I'm excited about all of them. I don't know if I'll get them all done, but I'm going to try. I don't rush them, but I am efficient. So, ceramic fry pan. Boundless Voyage titanium. So is it non-stick, Scott? Does it have a non-stick coating on it? Yeah, Troy, it's very hard. And I've figured out, I was going back to what I was saying, I've figured out, I can't do videos, quote, live. I can't okay, today's Friday. I need one for Tuesday. I better get it done, right? No, I can't do that. I've got to, because I just too busy. So I'll shoot a bunch of videos at once, and that allows me the time to be a doctor and a dad and all that stuff. So thank you. Beardy Booger. Are you from the UK? I like it. Okay, so it does have a ceramic non-stick coating. Man, Skylar, it all depends on what you're cooking, man. It all depends. I found that if you're cooking, for example, over an open fire, your non-stick coating is not going to last. It's just useless, I think you're better off just trying to season a titanium pan or an aluminum pan or a steel pan or something like that. I started my YouTube channel in 2015. January of 2015 was my first video. Yeah, I want to go to the Upper Peninsula. We were supposed to go, and we just couldn't make it, which stinks. Kentucky would be great. I really want to go to Dolly Sods as well. It's just hard, guys. I've got a 12-year-old and a 16-year-old, and I'm trying to capture that time with them. Planning hard for the future, saving as much as my wife and I can, being smart so that I'm not old when I can at least semi-retire and get to going and have some fun and travel. So and do more trips. So hopefully I'll still be at this YouTube thing as I enjoy it. So Black Hills will be fun, no doubt. Yeah, my wife, I don't think she wants to do Colorado. It's that the cold is harder on a lot of people. I don't think she'd do as well. I think more Well, I mean, I mean, we won't retire here in Louisiana. I'd like to move to the mountains, maybe North Carolina. Northern Arkansas is absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, we'll see. It all depends too where the kids are, because we're going to want to be where they are. So they have a lot of plans as well. So I've done 2 trips to Arkansas where I did a lot of videos. One was up near Mountain View, and the other was near, like, south of. So one was western Arkansas, like central western Arkansas. One was northeastern Arkansas. This next one will be up Norfolk Lake, which is northwestern Arkansas. Massachusetts is beautiful. I trained in Springfield, Massachusetts at Tufts, the western campus of Tufts, and it's beautiful. But I did not have any time to get out. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, 110 hours a week, you don't have time to get out. Yeah, that's true, Skylar. Hardware store is probably a good idea. I'm gonna go buy Ace Hardware. I like my local Ace Hardware. That might be the place to get it. He's not a friend, Bill. I'm just renting the place from him. Sounds like it's been in their family a long time, and 560 acres on a lake is more than likely well out of my budget. As I was saying earlier, I want to retire one of these days. I'm not going to be one of those doctors that works till they're 75. I don't know how they do it. I didn't work at Mass General. I did not work at Mass General. Tufts, which is one of the other major hospitals there in Boston. You can do the majority of your training in Boston, or you can do the majority of your training in Springfield, which they consider rural. And my wife and I, we chose Springfield, and it was wonderful. Bay State Medical Center is where I went, and we got into Boston. We go to New York City quite a bit, but I never even stepped foot in Mass General. Great hospital, though, so they say. Tufts is very good as well. All the places up there are great. I watch Luke at the Outdoor Gear Review. Yeah, I'm 45 years old, and I would like to semi-retire when I'm 55. That's my goal. I'll do sleep only, no call, and I can work 4 days a week and 9 to 5 it. No more overnight call, and that will be good. I can do that for a pretty good period of time, and it will be way less stressful, and I can still do very well, financially, etc. So, well, I appreciate that, Skylar. I try to be. Man, I love what I do, and I'm not talking about YouTube. I love what I do, being a physician, and YouTube is just fun. I mean, it's like I need something to put my effort and time into. I can't sit around. I'm not one of those people that can just sit around. So I do this crazy thing, and yeah. It'll work out. It'll work out one way or the other, definitely. The fire trough. I looked at it. It's expensive, and at the time, but it does look cool. I saw TA Outdoors. I didn't watch it, but it's something like 5 ways to make it outside. That's cool. Thank you, Michael. I really appreciate that my videos have great value. And I'm going to try to, a lot of my videos I'm going to have coming up aren't stove review videos. I've done a lot of stove review videos over the hot time. I'm going to be doing more. Anything that I do stoves coming up, I'll be cooking, especially like wood stoves. Like I'm going to actually use them. I don't I don't love doing videos sometimes the way I do during the summer, but it's just too hot. So, so I feel like you have a same gear collection issues. Yeah, everything I buy is paid for by YouTube. Everything now. Now that hasn't been the case. I mean, that's only in the last 2 years, maybe that I make enough on YouTube to buy my gear. And if there's something specific I want, I'll go a long time without buying anything, save up some money, and then I'll buy it. So, I'm glad you bought the Soto. It's a good stove. It really, really is. Yeah, I don't know about the retirement. I'll see what happens. Coast of South Carolina. Yeah, Asheville's beautiful. My wife and I spent some time there, and that's one of the areas that we almost moved to Hickory, North Carolina, out of school, but we decided to come here. This is where I'm from, so I've heard about the Sheltowee Trail. Syntax 77, I think, has done a couple of videos there, and it looks beautiful. No, Jeremy, my wife would kick my rear if I spent all this money on our money, quote unquote, on all this stuff. This is a self-funded gear addiction thanks to you guys. You guys take care of business, and it really does. It helps. So, Greg, I'm glad, man. I'm glad you got them. I appreciate that. I'm really pleased with the quality of the patches. I think they look awesome, and yeah. I've seen some of Flat Cat Gear's videos. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. He makes some pretty cool videos. I really enjoy hanging out with you guys. It's kind of weird in a way because I would have never thought that that I'd have a YouTube channel, and certainly wouldn't think that I'd be chatting with 30 or 40 people on Friday nights. But now that I have this hotspot and I can actually do it at home, it's so much easier, and it's a lot of fun. I really, really enjoy it. And yeah, I am not shelling out a bunch of money for stuff. This is all just for fun. Coffee brand of choice, Community Coffee. It's the state coffee of Louisiana. Probably can't find it anywhere but here. But Community Coffee. It's good. Skylar, it's just yes, it's been hot. It's been in the mid 90s with 100% humidity. The humidity cranked down yesterday, and it's like a whole new world. Like today was 84 or 85 with very low humidity, and it was like I was in a different place. I mowed the yard today. I got home today. I have about 4 acres. I mowed it. It was enjoyable. I mean, it was just almost like a cool breeze driving through there on my zero turn. It was great, Community coffee is the best, I believe, personally. I like their chicory blend. No, it's too hot, man. The humidity is crazy. Today was so nice, and you notice like when it drops the way it has, the different. I mean, the difference is so vast. So HEB probably carries it. It when I was in Texas 20 years ago, they didn't carry it, but I think communities probably spread a lot more here to maybe Arkansas and Mississippi, places close. I do make ferro rod handles on the lathe. Now, unfortunately, my lathe is in storage because I don't have a place for it. But Maybe we'll figure that out one day. What part of Oklahoma, Calvin? Tell me, where are you at in Oklahoma? My wife's from Oklahoma. Everybody wants to know what's happening with Hiram Cook. We should all get together and send him a card and say, just make a video. Just tell us what it's all about, man. How are you doing? Okay, gotcha. My wife is from near Lake Texoma, a little town called Medill, near Durant, down there. Community coffee is good. Try the chicory blend. It's really, really good. It really is. It's 50% coffee, 50% chicory. It's a different flavor. It's really good. So, oh, excellent. Even places in Wyoming. It's spread a great deal then. It's just because it's good. That's all there is to it. Man, we've been doing it. We've been at this for an hour already. It's kind of crazy. Can y'all see me and hear me good? I just want to make sure that the quality is tolerable, right? I just want to make sure. Freaking mosquito. I do want, okay, good. Awesome. I want to remind you guys to go to the regular page and just leave a comment in the comment section that you were here, and I will pick a winner. We're going to give away some Pro Camtech fire starters and some patches to one of you guys. So awesome. Yeah, Medill, you can hold your breath through Medill. I love it. So, but that's where she's from. So I'm really excited that the video quality is good because I wasn't sure it was going to work good. This is exciting. I have my hotspot like on the outside. This is next to the garage, just outside, sitting on a trash can so that it has an open view to the sky. So that's exciting. Yeah, see, Earl, my internet's terrible. That's why I never did this from the house. So no, Bill, it's hard because I can't. The reason I'm asking you guys to go over there and do it over there is because I can use that to do a random comment generator. It won't let me do a random comment generator on this, and it's just a lot more of a pain in the rear to go write every name down. So I'm just going to say, go over there, just leave any kind of comment, and you'll be entered to try to get something. So this is like the chat. So go underneath, like if you go to the actual video, like you were going to comment, just comment down there. I know it's a pain, but it's the easiest way to do it. And if you want a chance to win, you got to do it because it's too much of a pain otherwise. You'll be able to leave a comment, I think, after it's over. I know it's a pain. All right, Jonathan, take care, man. Thanks for joining in. That's correct. A skillet? You mean like a frying pan? See you later, Timothy. So I set the live stream and I set it to publish. Did it not come out as you guys saw that it was coming? I also put a comment in the community tab, or I put a post in the community tab that there was a live stream coming. So never thought about going to the Everglades, to be honest with you. Thank you, TJ. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's I don't know. I thought I got you. So it says remind me. It's hard because I don't know where I would leave a live schedule. I'm trying to do one every month now, and I have another one scheduled. I'll tell y'all right now. October 1st, I have one scheduled already. It's only 3 weeks away. October 1st, it's going to be at 8 o'clock again Central. So I was going to tell you guys too. I saw this. If any of y'all are interested, this is probably going to blow it, but you might want to jump over there. If you're interested in getting the Evernew Titanium DX stand, this thing right here, it is $30 on Amazon right now. $30. Now that doesn't include the stove, but $30 is pretty freaking good. I don't know. Do you guys know of a better way for me to let y'all know that I'm going to do a live stream? I was trying. So when I published a live stream or I put that I'm going to do it, like right now, it's showing that that I'm going to have a live stream on my end, at least October 1st. So maybe I could just release. Do y'all check the community tab? I mean, that's something everybody looks at. I don't know what the best way is for me to notify you guys of that. Oh, well, that's good, Bill. That worked. But I do think it would be cool because I know that like when I go live, y'all probably get like, hey, he's live, and you can jump on. But it'd be nice for us to find a way, if we continue to do it monthly, which I should be able to with good quality here. It's not a problem. That I have the internet, we can do it. I just have to find a way to let y'all know maybe ahead of time. Maybe what we'll do is I'll try every time I have one to tell you when the next one is. How about that for easy? So next time in October, I'll tell you when the next one is. That will force me to make sure and decide. So that'll work. I'm going to check out that Boundless Voyage, Scott. It's pretty cool. You can listen, Uper. You can go to every single antique shop I've ever been in has one. Just go yourself to any antique store. I don't know where you live, but you can find them around here. They're everywhere, and usually pretty decent. I try to remind people to check the notification or to click on the little notification bell. So, well, you know now when the next time is. October 1st, 8 o'clock. Be there. And I'm going to be giving something away, at least a couple of patches away every time I do one of these because I think it's kind of fun to do. But I'll do it. I'll do it. Lost my train of thought. In case you guys are wondering what the cool handle pans are, these little pans right here, and they're awesome. They're really, really good. YouTube's crazy with how they notify you guys. So I don't know. I don't think there's a way to sign up, Calvin. I think if you go and you on my channel, you can subscribe, but you can also hit the notification bell, and it will tell you when I go live. Like you'll get a text message, I guess, something like that, or an email that says I'm live. So, like I said, this is going to get a lot more common now. I haven't done this for years because I've not had a reliable internet, the strength of internet to do it. But now that I do, it's simple. I mean, I'm 10 steps from my house, so there's no fixing a stove problem. No fixing it. Oh, for the drawing. When this is over, as soon as it pops up, just go to the replay. Like, when we do these, it'll show up as a regular video on my channel. Just go comment that you want in, and I'll be able to pick from there. And that's how you do it. So let me show you guys one other thing. Let me put this up. Somebody was talking about the Goshawk gear, and we did the Goshawk. Let me show you guys another product that they had. I don't know which one it is, so there's two of them here. Hold on. Nope. That's the other one. Let me show y'all. It's a pretty cool little thing that they put out. And many of y'all actually asked me to check it out. And one of the cool things about this channel is that I let out the stove, the Goshawk stove, and they reached out to me and said, "Hey, we're going to send you some more stuff. Thanks for doing the video." Look at this thing. This is like a super small titanium gasifier stove, right? It's a gasifier stove. Very small, tiny, right? You can use it. You can pop these up. You can use it with an alcohol stove. You see, it's got a little grate there. So they sell this little titanium. It's just a copycat alcohol stove, just like the Lixada that I did. Nice. And anyway, I thought you guys might want to check that out. Video is already shot on this, and it's very cool. But somebody had asked earlier about me doing more on Goshawk stuff, so that's something. Not cheap as well, but what is? I mean, what's cheap? I don't remember exactly how much it is, but you can get a whole kit with, just your basic thing. So let's see. Yeah, I have to run a hotspot. Like I said earlier, I have a deposit in on a Starlink, but they haven't announced yet when it'll be available. So I put my money in, and that's supposed to be awesome. So I've already planned out where I'm going to put the darn thing. I'm ready. That will be really nice because we have terrible internet. I mean, we can stream with poor quality, one person at a time. So, Bill, I don't know if but that's Goshawk Outdoors. Goshawk. You can find it's Goshawk. Yeah, you gotta. Yes, that's correct. I don't have fiber at my house. I got nothing. We have. I'm gonna tell you guys. So, we have download speeds of 1.5 to 3 kilobytes per second. 1.5 to 3. Just think about that. Starlink, I don't remember what the initial, I know it's $100 a month and it's unlimited. You can stream all you want. And depending on the time of day and the satellites, you get anywhere from 50 kilobytes down to 400. Okay, the little, I don't know, whatever it is, the little one, right? It's terrible. $4.99 initial, worth every freaking dollar when you're dealing with what we got. So I don't know if it's killer mega, whatever it is, whatever they measure it in. They say, oh, you got 20 down and 10 up. We got 1.5 or 2 down. And that's all we can get here. That's all we can get here. So I signed up through AT&T for this thing called FirstNet, which is for first responders, healthcare workers, and it allows you to access the FirstNet network. And through that, I was able to get a pretty inexpensive monthly plan for an unlimited 4G whatever hotspot. And that's how I'm doing this. It works out great. $4.99 initial. That's everything you need. It's a $100 deposit, which is what I put down, and I'm ready. Send me the bill. I'm ready to get it. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had a lot of issues with it so far, so we'll see. True. I mean, my internet and my service hasn't been great, so I don't think FirstNet's going to be that much different. So good. That's very cool. It's new to me, and like I said, I mean, I wasn't able. See you later, Troy. Take care. I'm going to be on a little bit longer. I got to go check on my kids. It's just the three of us. I'm sure they're fine. They're just hanging out, but. Yeah, I mean, you need internet. I mean, right now the kids, if they go virtual or whatever, we can't. They have to go to my mother-in-law's to do school if they have to, because we can't do it. I mean, they don't have the bandwidth. So, yeah, thanks, Jay Hipple. You're exactly right. Megabits per second. There you go. I got you. Starlink. I got you. That's beautiful. I mean, it's way faster, with this hotspot, I get 40 to 50 down and 20 to 25 up. I've actually been able to upload some videos from the house. I usually have to go straight to have to go to the office to do it. So I've heard a lot of positive about Starlink from friends that have it, and it's better than what I got, that's for sure. It's been a good discussion, guys. Very good discussion. Any other questions for you guys? I'm going to wrap up here in about 10 minutes. Any other burning questions from you guys? Got all kinds of cool stuff coming up. Quite a few videos I've shot already, and then I'll be going on this trip. So see you later, Jay Young. Appreciate it, man. So yeah, I've got a lot of cool stuff coming up. I'm excited about it. So I got a lot of new stoves, Kevin. A lot of new stoves, but a lot of other stuff too. Absolutely, Jeremy. Absolutely. I got a lot of cool stuff coming up, not just stoves, which is exciting. So yeah. I interact with Malcolm. Yeah, we shoot a text back and forth to each other here and there. I haven't spoken to him on the phone in a while, but he's a good dude. I really hope that he continues to do okay. Absolutely, Stephen. I don't have any kerosene stoves in the pipeline. I could, though. Some of the stoves I'm doing can use kerosene. Favorite knife, Corey? That's tough, man. You want to see my favorite knife? I'll tell you what my favorite knife is. That's an easy one. I'll get it right here. Favorite knife, right here. That's my Jack Lore Jack Lore bushcraft knife. Absolutely nicest freaking knife you can get, in my opinion. So that's a real specialty knife. If you want to know what my favorite day-to-day knife is, it's come on thing. Don't say Morris don't have good retention. Here we go. Mora Cansbull, really hard to beat. Day-to-day knife, like affordable knife. The Jack Lure is just like a collector's item. I mean, I'll use it, but it is such an amazingly crafted knife. But if you want something that's more approachable and easy to get, Mora Cansbull, by far my favorite, kind of day-to-day knife. No, nobody can own just one. I certainly don't. Another knife I got recently that I really like that I have not really used yet is the Heli Tamagami. Another very nice knife. This is the one that's designed by Les Stroud. And yeah, so far I like it. I'm going to be taking it out soon to actually use it more. I haven't been able to use it a lot. So automatics legal in Louisiana. I don't know that automatics are legal just about anywhere, but no, automatic weapons are not. Yeah, that Jack Lore knife. It took me almost a year to get one. When you buy a knife from Sandy, you have to automatic knives. I don't know, but I bet so, man. This is Louisiana. I bet it is. I bet they are. It took me a long time to get a knife from Sandy because you just have to be there when he puts it out. He doesn't sell them. He makes them and then just puts them out. I was at Disney World with my kids, just taking a shower early one morning, and I was literally at the point where I would check all the freaking time because you just have to log on and it'll just one day say I'm selling this. Well, he had put on Instagram that he was finishing up a couple, so I was primed and I loaded it up and I sent an email and I got one. He hasn't taken orders in years, unless you know him, unless there's some kind of a back channel. He hasn't taken orders. He makes them and he puts them up and they sell in minutes. So his wife's had a lot of health issues, so it's been a little bit difficult for him. So you can hunt with anything in Louisiana. God bless this state. You can hunt with anything. People do not hunt with machine guns, by the way. They don't. That's just, it might be legal, but people don't do that. I've heard of Bark River knives, but no, I haven't. I should, because I hear a lot about it. I've started to buy a few more knives recently. I kind of backed off on them, but I started to buy some more lately. So I've started to buy a few more recently. I've bought some on Etsy, and I've really gotten some pretty cool looking knives. One of the Etsy knives I bought is one of my absolute favorites that I have. It's sweet. I have a video on it. But I'll check out Bark River. I haven't heard a lot about them, so we will see. Can't think of anything else to show you guys, really. Kind of fun just to pull things out and have some fun, Calvin, if you want a good quality ferro rod, go to eBay and look for a guy named Nathan 4071. Nathan 4071, and buy his ferro rods. You won't regret it. Absolutely awesome ferro rods. Let's see. I don't remember if this is a Nathan or not. Well, this is. I mean, this monstrosity is from Nathan. Yes, Nathan 4071. Yeah, this thing's it's all scrapped. This thing is. I have to sand it down. It's like you see, it's got all this. You can't see it, but it doesn't. Really good. LT Wright is very good quality. I have 2 LT Wright knives, and they're very, very nice. The first, I would say, really nice knife that I bought was an LT Wright. So, GNS Scandi. If you guys are looking for a nice knife, the GNS Scandi from LT Wright is awesome. First, really nice knife. I've had this knife for a long time, and just awesome. Absolutely awesome. So, anyway. All right, guys. Hello, Farah. Yeah, the Soto long reach lighter is awesome. I've got one of those, and it's really nice. I don't know that my patches were really lower in price. I mean, I'm not making much of anything. So, I mean, I make a little bit, but certainly nothing major. But no, I think they're priced about where they need to be honest with you. If I remember, I think they're $9 with free shipping, and they're not cheap to make. They really are not cheap to make. The ones that I get are, yeah, you can tell. I mean, they're pretty darn high quality, and they will last. So probably not. Maybe one day I should have like a flash sale or something, but you know. I did go up on the price. They were $8. I went up to $9 when I opened my Etsy store to counteract the Etsy, but it's much better because it's much more efficient. So yes, we are wrapping up, man. We're wrapping up, and we're going to wrap it up at 9:30. It's been a long week, and I am ready for bed. I mean, I'm not afraid to say I could use some sleep. So, October 1st, 8 p.m. Central. I may be traveling that weekend with something with the kids. I don't know. But I'll be there. And it should be fun. It will not be in the shop. So it will be somewhere else. But we'll be there, and I think it's going to be awesome. I'm going to try to come up with some stuff to talk about. So, yes, Bill, I went to Baylor. Sick and Bears. You guys have a good one. Try to tune in October. Make sure last time before I say, once this shuts down, go over to the page, put your name down, and you'll be entered in a little giveaway to get one of each of my patches you can see up here, and a couple of products from Pro Cam Tech. They were super generous tonight, gave me $100, which is crazy, to fuel this fire of gear mania. And so we're going to give you some of their stuff because they're so generous. So have a good night, guys. I am going to go get a soda, a little diet soda, watch a little YouTube, and I'm going to go to bed. Peace out, guys. I always see how we turn this thing off.